Hello and welcome to day 19 of Feast for the Soul 2026. My name is Suzi von Mensenkampff and I'm live here from County Cork in Ireland, West Cork for that matter. Delighted to be here. I love the Feast for the Soul and I love that we're here live. We're practicing with people from all over the globe, which is really, really precious and special. Before we started the recording today, we've been just talking about just being okay with where you're at. Not trying to, be disappointed or judge yourself too harshly if you feel like you didn't do enough practices or that you feel like you're kind of on on the back foot of the feast, because we're coming into the, that midpoint of Feast for the Soul. And sometimes we might feel like, wow, I didn't get to as many as I would have liked to have. And, I always say start where you're at, fresh every time. So we're going to do a meditation today that will be guided mostly. We'll do a little bit of silence towards the middle part, but I'll definitely keep you guided while we're doing that part if you're quite new to meditation. But there's a lot of very experienced meditators here who we've been meditating together for a very long time. And so you'll notice that if you're a regular meditator, once you just drop in, you'll just naturally drop in. You know what I mean? Your body and your mind kind of know the score. They know that, this is the time of the day where we all settle down a little bit, So it's becoming a very nice habit for everybody. But if this is, early days for you, just be gentle, be kind with yourself, and keep just coming back again when you notice that you've drifted away. Give yourself the space and compassion to just gradually bring your attention back when you realize that you're after drifting off into the land of lots of thoughts. Your mind is producing up to 60, maybe up to 80,000 thoughts a day. So there can be a lot going on when you start practicing meditation, and it might take a little bit of effort to bring that down. So we love to begin that part with settling in physically. So just do whatever it takes to get physically comfortable now. And then once you've kind of found your point of comfort, just see if you can make any other little adjustments so that you're not holding any stress or tension in your physical body. So you can always shuffle around on your chair, add or subtract a blanket or cushion anytime throughout your practice. So what we want to do is we want to just feel where we're at right now. So once you're physically comfortable, I invite you to softly close your eyes or cap your gaze. And in doing so, check in now. Ask yourself, how am I doing? How am I right here, right now? And there might be a little bit of tension, or your mind might have been quite busy before this, or you might have just woken up. You might be feeling a bit hungry, just whatever is going on for you. Just pay attention, notice. Because sometimes we're chasing ourselves. We're feeling a bit like, I should have been doing this, or I could have done that, or, we can be a bit hard. And today we're really giving everybody permission just to arrive as they are. Being okay with not being okay. And then not being fussed about if you're feeling a little smug, like I was about talking about the walking, just letting that go too. So really finding a mindfulness practice is without judgment, really, is ultimately what we're aiming for here. With bringing attention, but without judgment. So as we settle in here, we'll all take a long, slow, steady, deep breath in. Ideally, you take this breath through your nose. Pause at the top of the inhale. Just for a short pause, and then let go, release, let go. Breathing all the way out. And just emptying a little bit more, just really emptying out everything now, letting go. Bear witness where the natural impulse is to breathe in again. Follow it. Lengthen it. Pause. And release. Let go. Follow it. Lengthen, exhale. Release. Let go. And then, without trying too hard, just witness the breath now in its natural state. When you're breathing in and when you breathe out. Notice the subtle movement of the breath, the rising of your chest, maybe your belly expands. And then the reverse as you exhale. What else can you notice about your breath now? Can you notice the temperature? How it changes between the inhale and the exhale. Is there a sound? Can you focus in on the sound as you breathe in? The sound as you breathe out. And the breath is a really good anchor to regulate and center ourselves. I start every meditation like this. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. Now we're going to withdraw the senses a little bit more, so we'll start to draw our attention from the external environment, becoming aware of maybe the temperature of the air and the environment that you're in against your skin. And then just imagining the body temperature is naturally warmer, more than likely than the air outside. So releasing that sense of touch. Feeling safe and supported now by your chair, your cushion. Feeling warm if you have a blanket. And then let's see what's happening with the sounds in your environment. See what sounds you can notice that are really far away. Maybe there's traffic or people talking or birds or animals. Maybe the wind or rain. And then let those go and start to draw your awareness inward to the kind of more internal sounds, the sound of your breath, the sound when you swallow. Now we've already closed our eyes, so we've withdrawn the visual impressions. And let's find an anchor point now within to really bring that practice inward. So I invite you to draw your awareness towards your heart center or the center of your chest. We're going to visualize a point of light now inside the body. So we're imagining this point of light. It's a very subtle spark of light, or maybe a flicker of light like you would get from a small candle. And let's imagine it that it's just aware that there's a spark of light in the center of your chest, as if you've just lit a little lighter or a night light. And we'll use this visual suggestion as the anchor point now for just keeping our attention inward. See how you can just bring the awareness here to this point of light in your heart center. Anything else that attaches to your attention that draws you away, just consciously bring yourself back. Point of light, center of the chest. Now that we've anchored this point of light, see if you can scan your body. Just imagine that you're running a gentle kind of scan over from the top of your head down as far as the soles of your feet. And notice if there's any areas in your body that could really benefit from a little bit more attention. There could be aches or pains, anything physically that is more delicate. Now when you've found somewhere, it could be a knee or your foot, your finger, your eye, anywhere at all. Imagine that you're bringing the attention from the point of light in your heart, and you're streaming that light to wherever it's needed in your body as a sort of like a healing lightsaber. And really what it is attention. It's loving kindness, compassionate. It's from your heart. And it's reaching to wherever you need it in your body. So make this connection. And really bring some light into that space, illuminating that area, softening the area with the light. And inviting this healing intention, allowing this light-fused, loving kindness intention to radiate from the center of your chest to wherever it might be needed in your body right now. And now that you've set that up and it's working away dependently, come back again and again to that illumination of light, the light of loving awareness in your heart. It's a warm, loving energy. And we can send that love wherever we feel it's needed to support and help to heal our physical body. Maybe it's an emotional pain, or maybe it's just some other sort of mental pain that you're carrying around. Whatever feels prominent or relevant for you. Maintain this illumined light of loving awareness and really allow it to spread to whatever or wherever you need it. It could be an emotional pain, a feeling, a heaviness. It could be something that's draining you or making you feel tired or frustrated. And again, it's not about investing in the story of that, but let's really put our attention on the loving awareness within ourselves, that light of loving awareness. And connecting that light with whatever needs that extra bit of attention. It's a soft, spacious, luminous light. It's like giving yourself an internal hug or an embrace. Very gently hold your awareness there. Breathing in, breathing out. This soft, loving light of awareness, presence. Let the light of pure awareness, this spacious, warm light, free you now from all of your pain, suffering, your expectations, any disappointments, fears or challenges. When your mind wanders off to a story or a sensation, come back. Come back very gently to the internal light of loving awareness. And we'll invite that warmth of your awareness now to really melt away any frozen, stuck, or parts that just maybe don't serve you anymore, you're ready to let go of. You don't even have to name it or identify it. We'll just have the intention that the warm light of my awareness melts away the pain and suffering that I carry. Really allow yourself to relax here now, basking in your own light, in the warmth of your awareness, giving yourself full permission to start to feel free now, free from pain, free from suffering. as we maintain this gentle presence, this warmth within. I'll watch the time. We'll continue in silence now, just for a few more minutes. When your mind wanders, just come back to the warm light of your loving awareness. Breathing in warm, loving awareness, and inviting it now to really melt away anything that might be causing pain or suffering that really no longer serves you. You don't have to identify it specifically, but just having the intention. But with the intention, just allow yourself to soften more, as if you're feeling free, releasing, letting go. Breathing in. And let go. Let go of this part of the practice now. And as we move through to the integration part of the practice, I invite you just to assure yourself that you are not this pain. You could affirm it by saying, I am not this pain. You're an infinite being. I am an infinite being. You're not blocked. I'm not blocked. You are absolutely unbounded. I am absolutely unbounded. You are connected. I am connected. You are light. I am light. You're not your wounds. I am not my wounds. You are all of these perfected qualities. I am all of these perfected qualities. Recognize that. Remember that. And celebrate that. And as we let the whole practice go now, I just want you to do that body scan one more time. And this time, as we scan the body, we really want to integrate the benefit of the practice by really acknowledging how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally. So checking back in with that. Let's begin at the top of the head this time. Bringing your awareness to your eyes, your mouth, your nose, your lips, your cheeks, your jaw, your chin. Awareness to your ears, the back of your head. Take in the back of your neck and then the front and your throat. Take a breath here and just feel the breath moving effortlessly in and out of your body, bridging at your throat. Let's move that attention now down across your shoulders. And initially we'll move down both of the arms to the elbows and the wrists, all the way to the palms of your hands and the back of your hands. When you get down there, you could wiggle your fingers a little bit, just to start bringing that awareness back in to your physical body. Let's move down the back of your body now, following the natural curves of your spine. Taking in your hips, that whole internal structure of your body. And then just scan the front of your body from the upper chest down across that center, that loving awareness, that center of love in your heart. And then see how it has rippled out across all the systems, like your stomach, your rib cage, your lungs, taking in all the digestive organs, all the way down to your belly, all the way down, all the way to the base of the spine, to the root. And then from your hips down both legs, taking in the calves, the shins, the knees, the back of the knees, both lower part of your legs, your shins and calves, all the way to the ankles. Feel the top of your feet, the soles of your feet. And let's all meet at the toes, the space between the toes. Wiggling your toes now. Just start to bring that life back in to your physical body. And really, this is the integration of the practice, acknowledging it. So we'll close by taking another breath in, and I invite you to maybe stretch out now and just take up your space. Take up the space in your room. You're right here, right now. This is it, perfect, pure as you are. You can take a stretch, you can go side to side, whatever feels good. See what feels good for you. After that, I like to bring my hands down in a prayer position, pranamasana, but you don't have to do that. And take a bow to yourself for really supporting this radical act of self-care. Like doing this regularly is really accumulating practice on practice on practice. And your body's keeping the score. Trust me, your mind, it's all there. It's all in there. So take a bow for saying yes to the feast and for joining us today. And then when you've finished acknowledging yourself, bring the backs of your thumbs just to gently press against your breastbone here. And that loving awareness that is you. And really let's ripple it out now into the field, into this morphic field it's a container that we make every week, every meditation we join together for. And we are able to really put that out way beyond just the confines of this practice. We can really ripple out the benefits. We can offer up some of the merit of our practice for people who don't have a practice, but who would really maybe benefit from a bit of loving kindness or a little bit of self-healing, So let's really ripple out some of the merit of the practice that we've done into the field, and just trust that will land softly in, it could be your own loved ones, friends and family, it could be people we've never met, wherever it's needed. We just allow it to flow naturally. And then after that, if you haven't opened your eyes, maybe you could think about opening your eyes. You can rub your hands together, but I'm always really keen to make sure that everybody knows that we must always ground ourselves as part of the integration of the practice. So you can rub your hands together, you could massage your knees, whatever would feel good to you. You could give yourself a little hug, but we want to make sure that we're really grounded when we open our eyes and that we're right here back where we started. But hopefully this time when you're starting, coming back to this point, you definitely are feeling the immediate benefit of doing a regular meditation practice. So there it is. That's it for me today. I'm so grateful to be here. I love the feast. I love all these people like you who are doing these practices and have really committed to it. And, I think together, one nervous system at a time, we are definitely making a difference. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to stop the recording.